I don't know, man. Just here for the good vibes, bro.
Period.
The episode where you're talking about like trauma and stuff.
Yeah, that's my best friend.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So your mate is funny. The one about trauma.
Yeah.
The fact that sentence is even
together.
Nah,
That's how you know. She'll be back.
I enjoy the episode.
What he looks like.
And like, I love wearing hoodies in hot weather. I don't know why. I just
You like to wear hoodies in hot weather?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna show the peoples who said that.
Nah, no. You don't need to do that.
He's like, no, you don't need to do that.
Nah, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, for real.
Manchester.
The absolute ghetto.
Manchester would never.
Oh, Manny really would never though. They
Bro,
really
he
would.
wouldn't though. Like,
really wouldn't.
If the
It's disgusting.
Dave,
Oh my god, TFL in
bro, I'd
summertime.
happily take an Uber anywhere, man.
If I had money, I would be taking
Nah,
Uber
it's
as
not,
well.
Nah, it's not even that I've got money and stuff. It's just like
But I get you. Is that like it's
I'm not here for a long time, innit? So like, yo.
here for a fun time, not a long time,
yeah,
baby.
let me just like, actually.
Yeah, London water is disgusting because it's recycled water, isn't it?
When I drink the water, I don't even feel hydrated, bro. I just.
Disgusting.
Fucking disgusting.
Is that meant to be?
No, I don't know how to do a Manny accent. Go on, let's do a Manny accent.
What do you mean, Manny accent? What?
The mum when she walks in.
Oh yeah, who took
Fucking
it?
disgusting. Is that Manny?
Yeah.
No.
No.
Okay.
Like which one of you? Which one of you took
yeah.
a shit in the toilet?
Yeah.
That one.
Oh, is it recording?
Yeah. I like to just, happen, innit?
Nah,
Organic.
I feel snaked, bro.
What?
That's
Oh
rude,
my god,
you know.
no.
That intro yet.
I know, I haven't
Oh,
done the intro. I
Oh,
haven't done the
damn.
intro.
Nah, it's calm, man. Nah, it's calm. Nah, it's calm, bro. Just edit that out.
Oh my. Hey guys, welcome back to Conscious Conversations. It's your favorite girl, you know how we do. And today I'm here with a very special guest. This is somebody who I've actually gone back and forth with on social media, on Instagram. We've had some very interesting conversations. And you know what? I was thinking about this on the train today. And today I kind of want you to take the lead, which is something I haven't done before. No, it's not pressure. No, it's not.
Bro,
because honestly, this is something that you can teach me about because it's completely your perspective. It's your experiences, and it's things that the Islam is probably the only part that we can really connect with.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So there's only so much that I can really speak on, and I want you to not just educate me, but educate the guests and the audience and whatnot. So without further ado, guys, I've got Koya with me today.
Yo, what you saying, guys?
Yes, introduce yourself.
My name's Koya. 22 years old. Bengali. From Manchester.
Period. Do you hear the little Manny accent there?
I want to hear my own accent.
You will.
Yeah.
Do you know what? It's because when it's uploaded, you'll hear my accent next to yours. So I don't know why I did that, but you hear my accent. I was meant to go like by yours. I talk a lot of my hand as well, by the way.
Yeah,
but you'll hear my accent against yours. There you go. That was the word.
Yeah.
And you'll pick it up.
No, that's it. So like, come from a small town in Manchester called Hyde. Big up
Hyde?
Yeah.
Like Jekyll and Hyde.
Kind.
Like,
Yeah, it's
the
spelled that
hideout.
way.
Oh, is it spelled like that? Like why?
Hyde.
I'm telling you, I'm lit. What? So when I pull up to Manny, you're gonna take me to Hyde? That sounds like a vibe.
Nah. You don't want to go Hyde, bro.
It's got nothing there.
There's not much.
Not much ethnic people.
It's not. There's not even that. Like, there's quite a lot. Like, my community is a bunch of South Asians.
Oh,
like,
wow,
it's quite a lot
okay.
of Bengalis, to be fair.
Is that in Manchester as a whole or just in your little
like
bubble?
in my little bubble kind of thing.
Cool.
But Manchester itself, it's nice, man.
Yeah.
It's nice.
It's nice.
Nah, why did I say that with doubt? It's
nice.
Manchester's nice, man.
Yeah. Is the weather nice? I know that's probably a dumb question.
I think London weather's better.
Do you think?
Yeah, I don't know why though. Like, one of my mates
Because
told me
we're the south, innit?
Yeah, like because of the coast and stuff and whatnot. But Manchester's sick, man. Like, good vibes. And like, especially
you're born and raised there, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Like, dad's born in Bangladesh, mum was born in Manchester.
Oh wow, cool.
Yeah, but like, dad came here when he was relatively young. But shout out to dad. He's done decent for himself, man, for coming like as an immigrant to this country with his dad. And yeah, pretty much that's it.
Cool.
I don't know how to, bro. I'm not good at describing myself, innit?
It's alright.
Um,
Okay, so you have
yeah.
okay, so obviously you're 22 from Manchester, you're Bengali.
Yeah.
You have your own business, which is the clothing
Oh
line.
yeah, Koya.
Let's talk about that.
I named after myself because
Yes.
like
It's sick, guys. Look at it.
Yeah.
It's actually sick.
I like it has like a side name as well, like called the Mood Collection.
Cool.
The reason why I called the Mood Collection, as Miriam's seen like on her t-shirt, that's called Genki. This one's called Heiwa.
Genki, baby.
Yeah, Genki means energy. Obviously, green vibes. That's Shibuya Crossing. I took that photo.
And I have the energy. Do you
Yeah,
see what I'm
do you know what I
saying?
mean? Good vibes. And then this is Heiwa, peace,
That's
chills,
lit.
relaxed, whatever,
Yeah.
peace.
Look, it's that's lit. That's so fitting. It's making sense.
Do you know what I mean? Like that's
Right.
why I wore it, to be fair. And like
That's lit.
obviously, outfit.
Come on.
Yeah, that
They
and
have shoe cam right now.
I know
Oh,
the shoe
bro,
cam would be.
shoe-
We need to bring shoe cam back,
that'd
baby.
be. Oh, did you have it?
No, not us personally, but in the world.
Oh,
in the
world,
on
yeah.
TV. Periods. Wendy Williams, who? Baby.
Nah, Wendy Williams, man. That's another topic.
Yeah.
But yeah, so like I guess you could class myself as like a creative
Yeah.
or like designer kind of thing.
That's cool.
I prefer the title creative because
Yeah.
I do all sorts.
Same.
Like from college, I learned how to do graphic designing. That's when I first started.
Okay.
Because I see one of my mates, shout out Dan. I don't know if you're watching this. He's not really active on social media like that.
Okay. But you're gonna get him to watch this.
Yeah, of
I'm
course,
gonna
man.
send him the link.
Yeah. Nah, I'm gonna have to, bro.
Period.
Like, comment, subscribe, all that.
Period. That's my people's
Yeah.
baby.
Yeah, so like I seen him use Photoshop and I'm
Mm.
like, yo, like that looks sick.
Mm-hmm.
Because I've always wanted to get on it, but these times I didn't have the software or whatever. I have the PC, but it was kind of dead.
Yeah, I get
but like it happens, innit?
Are you on a Mac now?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a different conversation for a different day.
Nah, we have this conversation now.
What, are you
Mac-
Windows man?
Nah, I'm not with Macs or iPhones or all.
Oh, you're Android. Oh, the watch. It's making sense. What phone have you got?
A OnePlus Chinese company.
See, I don't. Okay, see, I'm not on that. Like, I'm a simple woman in it. I like things that I can understand, and I feel
Yeah.
like Apple is just. Don't get it twisted. The money's is putting
Yeah,
dents
these
in my
times
pockets.
I don't want to sell my house just to buy a phone, innit?
I hear that.
And nah, to be fair, I've been against Apple for a minute, like since secondary school. Like, bro, I swapped an iPhone 4 for a BlackBerry, bro.
Really?
Yeah, but a time ago with like my mum. But now, like I'm a tech guy, innit?
Yeah, that makes sense. A lot of
Yeah.
tech guys are a lot of tech people that I've met are just anti-Mac
Yeah.
or Apple, period.
Yeah, nah. So like, what was I saying? Yeah, so I didn't have the software back then, and then obviously in college I did a BTEC. I was an IT practitioner.
Cool.
Did that. Learned how to do a few bits and bobs. Thought yeah, cool. Then I got into uni.
Cool.
Studied computing and networking technologies, and
Okay.
like in the first year of uni, we had this thing called the Met card.
Cool.
Where it's like they give you a certain amount of money on a card and you can only spend it within either on the campus or the online tech site kind of thing, or you can buy books or things with it. And I bought my first camera
Cool.
because I was like, yo, I've always wanted to like get into photography because like I like taking pictures of like, you know, sunsets.
What camera was it?
It was a Canon 1300D.
1300D. Cool.
Yeah.
Very nice.
And
Do you know what lens you had?
it's just a standard lens. I only bought the standard lens.
Okay. Cool.
Because I didn't know much about photography back then, but I just wanted to try it out.
Cool.
Tried that out, and like I advanced in my graphic designing kind of thing because I was like, yeah, sick. And what else I do, man? Yeah, final year uni. I got a new camera. I got the one I'm using now, the 800D,
Cool.
and gonna get a new camera soon. I want to get the Canon 5D, bro. That's so sick.
Yeah, the Canon 5D I've looked at for because I have a Canon 600D that I've just been using for ages because I used to be a photographer and then
Yeah.
I was a videographer and then I went into this sort of stuff and
Yeah,
film
yeah,
and
yeah.
whatnot. So that Canon, I've been looking at that Canon for years. I've just been
used it.
staring at it.
Bro, I
Did you?
recently used it for like my photo shoot when I was in London, like in March, I think.
Okay.
And
For what, the brand, yeah?
yeah,
Cool.
because I'm part of this like agency kind of group kind of thing called YC UK, Young
Cool.
Creators UK.
Cool.
Shout out to you, man. I want to get you, man, to watch this.
Yeah, shout out to, and
Bro.
shout your girl. Young
Yeah.
Creatives UK, baby.
Yeah,
Let's
literally.
go.
And like they let me use their studio. And
Very
like
cool.
I've got quite a lot of good mates there. So
Yeah.
shout out to Will. Shout out to Kate, Ben, Caleb, Khan.
I'm going to have all of their names on the screen.
Yeah,
boom,
boom.
boom,
Wait,
boom,
can
boom.
I just bam? I just smacked
There you
them all
go.
there.
There's a name.
All there.
Who,
Yeah,
who's the chosen name?
Just pick all of them, bro.
You want the list there?
Yeah, it's calm.
Alright, cool. Boom.
Yeah,
there you
shout
go.
out to them guys.
Mhm.
Because like they taught me quite a lot, like just being around them.
That's cool.
And I used one of my mates, Amari, his Canon 5D. Amari, get your own
Boom.
one there.
There you go.
But, yeah.
You know, you start getting excited. My editor's
yeah.
going to be like, I hate you.
Yeah. I'll edit, bro. Bro.
Oh,
don't
he's
get-
coming for your
don't-
position.
Don't get it twisted. I
Period.
could smack that in. It's easy.
Period.
But yeah, that and like I learned how to, like, whilst making this clothing project. Actually, like, let me. Oh yeah, I didn't even introduce that. Yeah, so when I graduated,
Yes.
before I graduated, I got offered 2 internship roles.
Wow, mashallah.
But the first internship role I got offered was in Shanghai, China.
Wow, cool.
Is Shanghai in China or Shanghai in Hong Kong?
Hong Kong?
It's Hong Kong, right?
Right, yeah. I
Beijing's
think.
in China. Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry. Yeah, and I might be wrong. If I'm wrong, it's fine. I'll take the L.
It's okay. Editor,
Yeah.
figure it out.
Yeah, bro, I'll take the L. It's fine.
Take that, oh yeah.
But yeah, so that I got offered off Shanghai first, and back then that's when, you know, like the Uyghur Muslims in
Yeah.
China, like all that stuff was happening.
Yeah,
Still
yeah.
happening now to this day.
Yeah.
And tell my mum and dad about it, and they were like, no, why do you want to go China for? Because they're like quite skeptical about it, like, yo, don't be going.
Because you're Muslim and you're Asian as well.
Yeah,
So.
and they're like, yeah, it's not for you, mate. I'm like, yeah, cool, whatever, innit? In my head, I was thinking, yo, I wish someone from Japan offers me.
Yeah, Japan would have been a
Yeah.
vibe. Oh.
But then I did get offered from Japan.
Oh wow,
Yeah,
mashallah.
yeah,
That's
for
lit.
like, I think I waited 2 weeks after, and I got offered an internship role in Japan.
Cool.
Took that, graduated, and graduation week was sick, bro.
Oh yeah?
Like, so I graduated at the age of 20, and then
That's very lit.
Nah, but hear this. Graduate age of 20.
Okay.
Day after, I turned 21. So I was luckily.
So you're the youngest in your year? Or you're...
I'm born in July, innit? So July the 18th.
Oh, you're a July baby. You're a summer
yeah,
baby.
Yeah.
Okay,
Why?
cool.
What month are you on in?
February. Don't my month.
No, I respect it, but it's like it's just,
February, we're the fucking vibe.
it's just cold, isn't it?
Okay, July can be way too hot.
Wow.
At least I'm not.
sorry.
At least I'm not sweating on my birthday. Okay.
Nah. True.
February is a vibe. Like it's winter, but it's not like, I don't know. But shout out to my February babies.
Shout out to you, man.
We're lit.
But somewhere in it. Yeah. So graduated on the 17th of July, then 18th of July birthday.
Cool.
Then 9th of July I flew out.
Wow.
yeah.
Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, bro, that week was sick but tiring,
That's
man.
lit. Yeah.
And like going to Japan, like especially Tokyo, was like my like one of my. It was up
Bucket
there in my
list.
bucket list, innit?
I'd love to go Tokyo,
Bro,
Japan.
it's sick,
I'd
man.
love to go.
Yeah, I was there for 3 months, and
Wow.
I worked in a city called Yokohama, and I did like network admin over there.
Cool.
I was being a QA analyst over there, and like a researcher kind of thing. And yeah, so I was in Tokyo for like 3 months, and bro, it's bad, man. I don't like seafood.
Oh, same. Oh, I don't like sushi, which is that's their like
Yeah,
delicacy,
delicacy
and
there,
stuff.
yeah.
So I don't. That would be a struggle food. I like seafood. I can eat a little fish and a little calamari and stuff, but that's kind of where it is. That's some basic seafood
Nah,
though.
bro. Yeah, nah, I hate that.
Is that all they? I mean, I'm sure there's other options.
Nah, you know what? It's mad though. This like street food and everything looks sick.
Right.
Like and the way they prepare it and like the way they cook it and stuff, like it's dead nice. I lived in a like town. I think it's a town called Setagaya,
Cool.
and like my building there was like 3 floors, and like each floor there was 3 apartments,
Okay.
and like they were filled with so 9 apartments in total, and each apartment had 3 people,
Cool.
and it's people from around the world.
Oh wow.
So like my roommates, one of them was Colombian,
cool.
one of them's from London. Don't really want to bait them out because they're not really
Yeah,
out there like that.
that's
So,
okay.
but shout out to you, man.
Shout out to you lot.
Yeah.
Did you learn any? Did you pick up any Japanese when you were there?
You know what? Nah, I learned a bit. Nah, don't do that.
3 months and you
No.
couldn't pick up a sentence.
It's my fault, innit?
Like, arigato means goodbye.
Nah, no. Bro.
Anime taught me these
I watch
things.
anime. Come on,
Anime
bro.
taught me
Yeah,
these things.
yeah.
So I would have thought 3 months in July. That's how you know summertime's coming to me.
Yeah.
But 3 months in Japan would have been like, you would have picked something up.
No, I did pick up a bit.
Like?
I can't, bro, I'm not there anymore, innit? Don't do that to me. Nah,
Okay, fair enough. I won't pressure you.
This guy. Yeah, so that I was there, and like I learned a bit, but I felt like I learned what I had to know, but like I forgot majority of it
I
now
hate you,
because
I
like
hate
you know you pick up things when you go out and about. But
It
my
happens.
workplace, the CEO was Canadian,
Oh, cool.
and like my workplace, it had some Japanese people, and like there was this American guy called Jeff. Shout out you, Jeff. Oh, let me
Not
shout out the
Jeff.
CEO, Chad.
Yeah,
Dead nice
maybe
guy.
start this year.
No, but they were nice guys, man.
Yeah.
Not like normally like when you go to these places, like people like show their dominance or try like intimidate you or like try get you like force you to respect them.
Right, yeah.
These guys, they didn't. They were like, yo, like
Just friendly guys.
Yeah, they were like, yo, like chill, and they liked my accent, so shout out to them.
It's the accent. I'm telling you that
Nah,
if
it's
people
not,
love
man.
accents, they'll
Yeah,
treat
nah,
you differently.
yeah.
They will, yeah.
Like, but he was that nice. Like these guys were buying me food all the time, and they took in consideration that I was Muslim and stuff. So it was nice.
Oh, wow, that's
Do you know
good,
what I mean?
yeah.
Like it means a lot more when people.
Yeah.
So that.
It's effort. It shows
Yeah.
that it's consideration,
Exactly.
I guess.
And
yeah.
like this guy Jeff, but I forgot how old he is. I think he's like late 30s.
Mm-hmm.
Guy knows how to dress.
Really?
Like, and he was like, do you know the brand Bape?
Yeah.
Bathing Ape, yeah. So he has all the old pieces from the late 90s.
Wow.
And he told me one of his mates used to model for Bape and stuff back
That's
when.
so lit.
Because Bape was owned by Nigo, one of my favorite designers.
Mm-hmm.
And he sold it to, I think, this group called the Hong Kong Group in, I think, 2012. And he had all of Nigo original pieces and stuff.
That's so lit.
And like, he would just show me and he brought them in. And I'm like, yo, that's sick. Because I love old Bape stuff.
Yeah.
The new ones, either, like, no disrespect, like, if you want me to work for you, then shout me in it.
Period.
But, yeah, but like, their new stuff, I feel like it's kind of repetitive.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Because it's high fashion, isn't it? I
Yeah.
think people accommodate to the masses, and everything nowadays has become very similar. By the way, guys, let me just put this disclaimer out there. There's roadworks and all this stuff happening around us, so if you hear like weird noises in the back, faint noises, I'm sorry to all my audio listeners. I'm sorry, but we're just gonna have to deal with it today. I apologize.
South London, man.
South London, fucking
Drillings,
hell.
innit?
Get your shit together. Drillings,
Drillings,
that's
bro.
lit. We need to get you we need to get you to the studios downstairs.
Oh, bro, I want to hear that.
In the booth.
Do you know them, man?
Yeah, that's family, innit?
Oh, sick. Yo,
Yeah.
I want to hear some of this stuff, bro.
Come
I
on.
like it. It's good vibes, innit?
Good vibes.
Yeah, and I'm there for 3 months.
Yeah.
I met all sorts of people that I've now, alhamdulillah, I've got a
Alhamdulillah. Good contact.
massive, I've got a massive like network like from people around the world. Like I've got friends like all the way from all around America, all around in like places like Austria, Bulgaria.
That's very lit, mashallah.
South Korea, Russia, Brazil.
He said we international, baby.
Yeah, bro, it's just sick. And like the whole concept of this brand, bro, with me, I go on a lot of tangents.
It's okay. Do your thing.
Yeah. So like, it's called Koya, and like it's inspired by like travel and like embracing cultures and whatnot.
Yes.
So I take all these photos. I add like my own like style, and I just edit it to whatever mood I feel towards it.
Right.
And then like I'll attach a word to it. Like for example, the one that Miriam's wearing, it's called Genki, which means energy. Like I was saying before, like good vibes.
Good
And
vibes,
the
baby.
one I'm wearing, Heiwa, peace, and this is
Heiwa.
Sensoji Tower, which is it's so sick. I'll show you some pics after this. It's so sick at night. Like
Really?
yeah, in day it's like it's nice. It's
But it's the lights in the
yeah,
nighttime,
because
yeah.
bro, at night time Japan's sick.
I know. I need to go. Like,
No, you do, man. And more times, like I don't really go clubbing or whatever because I'm not on it like that.
Right. Same.
I'm not saying it's too loud for me, but it's like I like being relaxed and like I like
Chill
chilling.
vibes. Yeah.
exactly.
Chill
I like-
vibes are the best vibes.
Yeah,
It's
so
not every
like-
day.
Yeah, so my mates go clubbing and stuff. I'll go with them on the way there, but whilst they go clubbing, I'll just walk around.
Oh
And
wow, like
yeah,
around the city and
yeah,
stuff.
Yeah, because it's really safe over there, and like it'd be like 1 a.m., 2 a.m., and like everyone's still active.
Is it hot? It's
Bare
quite
hot,
yeah,
man.
that's why. You've
Yeah.
realised in hot countries, like I don't know if it's the same for you back home, but for me back home, nobody goes out during the daytime because it's way too hot. So people will start leaving their house around 4 or 5 and it will go on until like 3, 4 a.m. Like that's like
Yeah.
prime time for people to go out and stuff because the weather's nicer, it's cooled down a bit, and it's
Bro,
just a vibe.
I haven't been Bangladesh in ages, you know. Last
What?
time I've been Bangladesh was 2006.
That's crazy.
These times
So
I
how
was
old were
8.
you?
I was 8 then.
Wow.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. Like, I generally don't know. Dad's looking to go this year.
Yeah.
Dad's looking to go this year. I might join him, I might not.
You should go.
Yeah.
I always recommend for people to properly get to know where you're from, not just
Yeah.
verbally, like actually go to the
Yeah.
homeland and stuff. And B, it's a good experience. Like, it's your roots.
Yeah, no, 100%. Like, I'll always embrace, like, I tell people that I'm Bengali first.
Yeah.
Because, like, I assume you get it yourself when people ask where you're from.
Yeah. And
And
they'll guess everywhere but where you're from.
They'll be like, where you from? But they don't mean, like, they know you're from the UK. But they'll be like, yo, like, where you from?
Like, what's your ethnicity?
Yeah,
but they
like-
don't know how to say that.
Yeah, just ask that. Like, I don't get offended. Like,
Yeah.
Because people assume, like, especially university, when I was there, a bunch of people assumed that I was Pakistani and stuff.
Do you know what? It's because that's the prominent like ethnic group in
Yeah.
London. So, for example, when I was growing up, I was the only Muslim girl in my school.
Yeah.
So automatically, because the biggest Muslim population in London was the Asian, it was
Yeah.
Asian dominated. People just thought I was Asian.
Yeah,
And I was
yeah.
like, no, guys, I'm North African. And they were like,
Yeah.
what? They were like, but you're Muslim. And I'm like, that doesn't
Yeah.
mean that's
Well,
not how it works.
Bro, it's mad. Like, especially in the UK, I might segue to another topic.
It's okay.
Um,
Segue,
yeah.
babe.
So, like, especially in the UK, right, I feel like being brown is synonymous with being Muslim, or
Yeah.
like being somewhat tan is synonymous with being Muslim. Like, it's like, how do you put a colour on a religion, bro?
Yeah, but I guess it's all these Western countries have it. Like in America, if you're Arab looking, you're
Yeah.
automatically Muslim.
Yeah.
Even though the bigger population of Muslims in America is the African American community.
Yeah.
But people don't know that because they associate the Arabs over
Yeah.
there because that's what's all over the place. Whereas here it's the Asian community. And
Yeah,
it's
that's
mad.
what I mean. And like, they assume like a bunch of South Asians are automatically Muslim and stuff.
Which is not.
Yeah, it's like not true. Like, because you have
So-
like Hindus, you have Buddhists, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You have Christians as well.
Yeah.
I haven't come across them I've come across some of them, but like more time I don't.
Yeah.
But like, I've like, as a kid, I grown up with that ignorance as well. I
Cool.
assumed every brown guy was a Muslim.
Okay.
Or like brown, like, because at times like I walk past them, like with me, I always say to my elders like, "Assalamu alaikum," like,
It's
yeah, natural to
Yeah.
me. And then there's once I said "Assalamu alaikum" to this guy I knew, South Asian. He looked at me like that, and I was like, "Oh,
sorry."
that's when you hit me, innit?
Yeah, you're like, whoa.
Yo, this guy might not even be Muslim, you know.
Yeah, and I'm just
And-
out here saying it to any next
yeah,
man.
but it's like, I still wish peace on you.
That's
Like,
good, yeah.
I-
Regardless whether they're Muslim or not, you should
yeah,
still say
like,
it.
I still hope you're good and stuff.
100.
But yeah, that, and like with white people as well, like they assume the worst, but I feel like that's media influenced.
Yeah, it is. Do you know what my opinion about that is? I
Hmm.
always say to people at this in the world that we live in now,
Yeah.
I don't really excuse ignorance anymore.
Yeah.
I believe in selective ignorance. I don't just believe in regular ignorance. I feel like everyone has the information, has the access, has the. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They can, if they really wanted to know, they'll learn. Do you know what
Yeah,
I mean?
100%.
So stuff like that doesn't really slide with me anymore, especially if you're grown.
Yeah.
Like you're a
Like,
big
you have
person.
you have elders, you know them.
Elderly is different.
Yeah, I
If
understand.
you're
I
like
understand.
70 onwards, I'm not
Yeah.
gonna. Do you know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
you're probably stuck in your ways and you're too grown
It's
for me to
ingrained,
argue
innit?
with you. Yeah. And you're too grown. Just
Yeah,
go live your
like
life.
these times, especially in like the generation where everyone Googles everything.
Exactly.
Like, why can't you just do a one Google and be like,
Do a one quick Google.
yeah,
you know?
it's literally.
Ask Uncle Google. He'll give
Yeah,
you all
literally,
the
'cause, bro,
answers
people go to Google as soon as they have a problem or whatever. But,
before
like,
they
when
go to people.
Yeah, and when it comes to learning and stuff, why do you not want to challenge your brain?
Periods.
Because like you have like stereotypes ingrained with you. Like even with me, like till this day, I probably have like assumptions or stereotypes, but it comes to me naturally,
Yeah.
and I'll try my best to like get off it like that. You know what I mean?
You okay? Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just try get off that. Like it's like, yeah, it's acceptable to be ignorant at one point, but if you do nothing about it, then that's the problem,
issue.
innit?
Yeah. I think everyone has a surface level. What's the word? Everyone has a tad bit of ignorance in them. I think that's innate with us. It's
Yeah.
kind of like prejudice. Everyone's a little bit prejudiced initially because you will always go off of what you see, like
Yeah.
surface level.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
whether you now continue to take that on is up to you.
Yeah,
That's how I feel about it.
Yeah, no, exactly, man. And in terms of like, how do I say it? Like in terms of like the whole creative industry and whatnot,
Yeah.
I feel like that's quite
Prominent.
yeah, prominent in that as well. Cause like when you see, like, especially in the acting industry, where you see like Muslims being portrayed, oh, it's mad. Do you know who Riz Ahmed is?
Mm-hmm.
I watched the video last night, and I was like, he literally took the words out of my mouth. He was chatting about in the acting industry, like especially if you're, whether you're a guy or a girl, whatever, like in the acting industry, there's like 3 steps. So like the first step, you play the stereotypical Muslim, this and that.
Yeah, it's as if it's you have to do these things in order for you to get up.
Yeah, like you be the stereotypical Muslim, and say if you happen to be brown,
The terrorist.
yeah, you terrorist or the corner shop guy,
Yeah.
or like the taxi guy, you know,
Yeah,
on that
yeah.
range.
And that's all you would get offered, actually.
Yeah, literally.
So it's not even a thing where you have the opportunity to even step out of that. A lot of the times, especially for actors, they will be stereotyped.
Yeah.
And they're kind of forced into those roles to begin with, to even, which isn't true in terms of, that's not the only way you can kickstart your career, but when you're fed that constantly, people fall into that. And it's like, I'm a film director, so that's what I do predominantly. And the reason why I got into film, part of the reason why, was seeing how we were portrayed. I was like, we're not even like that. I was like, what makes you think that? Like, even the concept of like a Muslim woman trying to be freed with a white man, and that's the only way she can stop being oppressed. And then she gets with the white man, and she takes her scarf off, and she starts dressing like mad. And it, for me, it's like, what?
Yeah.
How does that make sense
And
to
it's
us?
like, who did they get their opinion off? Like, what consensus did they take? Like,
But this is the thing. It's indoctrination. They will mold people and how they want people to be perceived, and push that out there, so that people believe that's what they need to do, or that's how they need to be. And don't forget, it takes a lot for a film to be okayed. It's watched over and over and over again by loads of different people and all the higher ups for it to even be okayed and go into cinema.
And to believe, bear man, I've watched it, I'm like, yeah, that's it.
Big people. Oh.
And then I don't know if you're active on social media, like, well, you are. I mean, on Twitter. Are you active on Twitter?
Love a bit of Twitter, I do.
Bro,
love a bit of Twitter.
Twitter's funny.
I've been on Twitter since 2010. I've been on it for a while.
I've been on, I think, since 2011 or 12.
Okay.
But like, I'm there for the memes, innit?
I hear that. Same.
The memes are funny, bro.
Yeah.
And in terms of like what I was gonna say, there was this video, this Netflix clip where I think it was during Ramadan, where this hijabi.
I've seen it, but explain it to the people.
She was taking, like, she was fasting. She broke her fast. Sis said Bismillah and then took a shot.
Yeah, she broke her fast with a shot of alcohol. I think it was a tequila shot or something like that.
No, she was lying.
No.
Bro, it's a Netflix.
Bro, and I think it was a reality. I don't even think it was.
Nah, I think
was
it was
acting.
Yeah,
or was
acting. It was acting, I think.
But either way, yeah, the things Netflix have been releasing or tried to release this
Yeah.
past year, I will swing for the whole brand. Unless you lot want to let me, do my thing on there.
Oh yeah.
Like, what?
Netflix are doing
A madness on our people. There was another clip of there was a movie that came out where a Muslim man is praying, and in his prayer he's fantasizing about having sex with this girl, and they and basically he ends up, it's in a blackout studio, and he's praying salah, and then he comes out of prayer and he meets the girl, and it's supposed to be like a fantasy or whatever. And I said, what? Twitter went wild. And then the other thing came out about the girls twerking, and the whole storyline followed a black Muslim girl in America who was they made her look oppressed, and they made her parents look strict, and she wanted to be a dancer, and she entered a twerking dance show competition, and there was a massive outrage about that, and they ended up taking it down, and they were in booty shorts and all this provocative stuff. But the connection between all of this is that they're trying to bring Islam into their narratives and make it the main storyline by completely exploiting and violating the faith.
Bro, and then they make
it's just like,
that's what I mean. They make it out as if, like, especially like with hijabis and whatnot.
Yeah.
They make it out as if they're seeking freedom, when more time they're free.
brother.
They're already free. Do you know what I
I'll get mad.
mean? Nah, bro. Like,
The
I've
East
seen
London
it.
in me
Yeah.
is ready to
It has to be, innit?
swing.
But like,
what?
yeah, like I've got a bunch of like hijabi mates, and like they're chilled, bro. Like they're good vibes, and they don't.
The fuck?
Exactly. Do you know what I
I'm
mean?
out here living my life.
Yeah,
man.
and like they make it out as if they're oppressed, where they're more chilled than people wearing suits and stuff outdoors.
Period.
Yeah.
More
do you know what I
time.
mean?
We're more chill and laid back, and we're living our best life.
Yeah.
More than these big white men in big suits and
Bro, nah,
CEOs and shit.
Bro, I'm
Fuck
telling
outta
you,
here.
bro. Like it's mad.
I'm
And
vexed.
like, nah,
I'm
it's,
so angry.
it's good, man. Like you have to be, bro.
Yeah, man, for real.
Like I feel like especially with, like these creative industry, like the creative industry in terms of acting or even like the cinematic world,
Yes.
they fetishize.
It's okay. I get.
They fetish.
They
Well, I
fetishize.
say this
They
word so many times, man. I
fetishize.
don't even like the word.
It's alright. I got it. They
Yeah.
fetishize Muslim women
And
Islam.
hijabis as
yeah,
well.
specifically hijabis.
Yeah, and like when they chat, they love the word oppressed. Like,
They love it. They thrive off of it.
Yeah,
Right.
and I just get hella confused because like which hijab have you spoken to? Or like,
But you know what? I've like as a hijabi, I've had experiences where
tell me, man.
non-Muslim men will specifically approach me or want to date me or want to be with me purely because I'm a hijabi.
You do boxing, don't you? Have you ever boxed a man? Without baiting yourself. Bro, you're from East London.
Have you ever
No,
boxed a
listen to
man?
this. You're from East London.
Yeah.
You're boxing,
Yeah.
and you're relatively. I don't want to say loud because I feel that has a negative connotation towards it.
I'm
But
quite loud. I'm
yeah.
quite bubbly. Like I'm very
bubbly. Yeah. So
I've never actually boxed a man. I don't believe as a woman I actually believe I should be hitting a man because if I swing for a man, I'm ready for him to swing back.
Yeah.
And that's long.
Yeah.
But I've shoved a man. I've never really like gone out to swing for a person.
Yeah.
But I've shoved a man and be like, move, like what? But some men, this
Yeah.
is. I feel like we have so many topics to talk about, and cover. But just even in terms of, I was talking to my girl the other day, and I was like, the way we're fetishized, as Muslim women is ridiculous, and it comes down to like men. It's the desires of like trying to get what they can't have, and like the mystery, and I'm just like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Nah, bro,
That's
it's actually
crazy.
like check this. Like ages ago, I made this like this little art piece for my cousin, and she wears a hijab, right? And like on Pinterest, I type in like hijabs, whatever, and like when you type in a word, it shows you like a bunch of like
it's like it's
suggestions or whatever you wanna like something related to the picture.
the connotations. towards it.
Yeah, so I was looking at hijabi art, like I was just inspired like all these silhouettes and stuff. Next thing you know, I see some. I don't want to say it's a bit explicit.
It's like erotic art.
Yeah. And I'm like, how does one even imagine someone like this? Like,
But it is fetishized. Like there's a lot of
it's mad.
there's a lot of talk about like how men, especially in the sex industry and like sex workers and stuff, a lot of women who aren't Muslim or anything like that, but I mean that's a whole. I have so many opinions, but they will put on a scarf to fulfill that fetish for somebody, and it works. Like they're making money off of that, and for me, it's just like, first of all, how dare you? And it's just
more
nasty.
than disrespect,
It's
innit?
at this point, it's like I should be writing.
Yeah,
That's
like,
how I feel.
that's
I feel like I
taking
need
the
to
piss,
go
it's
out
taking
and
the
like
piss.
it's like the whole Mia Khalifa thing. Like she used to be at the top of when she was in the porn industry.
Yeah.
She was at the top of her world, like making the most bread, and she made pornos in a hijab. That's how she built her whole career.
It's mad disrespectful, man. Because it's like,
crazy.
who even check? Like, surely there's ethics and stuff in it.
Yeah, but
I feel like when it comes to money, ethics is thrown out.
Exactly. It's more. People don't care.
Yeah. people
Whatever
don't
makes
care.
them breads, they will go for it.
No, exactly. And like, in terms of like, so I was saying, Riz Ahmed was chatting about these 3 steps. So first step was like playing the stereotype. Second step, you play the stereotype to battle the stereotype. For example, his movie 4 Lions. That was back then. I was when I watched it time ago when I was in secondary school. Yeah, I was gonna say something about pirate copies, but I ain't trying to be on it like that, innit?
Yeah, let's not like put ourselves out there.
Yeah.
You never know who's watching, boy.
Yeah, nah, trust.
Yeah.
And so like 4 Lions especially, like it highlights like being brainwashed, what's the word? Grooming like people with the mindset of like, you wanna attack this, you wanna attack that.
Yeah.
and he was just chatting about that, and I was like, yeah, that's true, man. And the third step is like your breakaway, like you get that's when you
Your
blow
freedom.
up, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Because like I remember when I watched the video, I'll send you the link as well after. It's like a 12-minute clip. It's quite insightful. He was just chatting about how, like, when he travels, like, after, because he did big movies like, you know, Venom,
Yeah,
and
he actually is doing really well.
like mashallah, he's doing bits.
Yeah.
And like
Mashallah.
these movies, like before he got, like, when he was playing the Stereotypes and stuff, when he went to the airport, he used to get treated like crap and like get questioned and stuff, and especially in auditions or whatever, he'll have other brown people around him. They look like they don't want to be there, and he didn't even want to be there initially.
Yeah, do you know how sad that is? Imagine you're passionate about something, and that's the only role you're ever getting, really.
Exactly, and
for
like,
however long, and then you have to do it, and then go and get over it.
Yeah.
And it's like, how much do I have to sacrifice, or how much
like
do I have to like?
Your dignity is gone, ain't it?
Yeah.
Like, just for not even just for a paycheck, just for a career.
Yeah.
Like, it's something you have to kind of do. It's an obstacle you have to actually kind of surpass, which is like.
Yeah, it's unfair. You shouldn't have to. Like, who else has to do that? Like,
and then like, sorry, and then he went on when he got checked at the airport and stuff. He was getting checked, and like he would get treated like crap.
Right.
And even after he did like these big movies like Venom.
Yeah.
He was still he was in Star Wars, I think Rogue One.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah, and
I didn't know that.
he still got treated like crap.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
And it's like, come on, man! Like, recognize talent or like appreciate it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But I think I don't know about you, but I feel like when it comes, I think that is applicable to a lot of different races and faiths. But when it comes to Muslims, for some reason, it's like the justice or the equality isn't the same.
Yeah.
And people don't like to talk about it. And I'm actually going to be doing an episode on minorities or people of BAME backgrounds and the film industry.
Shout me.
Yes, I'll shout you for sure. Because my producer is a Congolese Muslim revert.
Yeah.
So she has her experiences. I'm a director.
Yeah.
Obviously, you're all over the creative hub. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
we could definitely sit down and have that conversation. But let's talk more about you and your experiences and any stereotypes you faced, like especially from a South Asian perspective, because that's a perspective I don't really come across. Purely, I guess it's my circles and stuff like that. Like, I haven't actually been around too many South Asians, or I don't really know the experience. Well, I'm North African, so I could never really know. But speak on it, because you guys are a group of people that are, despite how big the community is, the voice isn't really there.
Nah, it's not, man, unfortunately. It's quite sad. So like, there's problems within the Bengali community. Bear in mind, I'm not trying to rep the whole, like, you know what I mean?
It's not that
like,
type of conversation,
from my
guys.
experience, innit?
Of course,
like me, myself, right? So like, in terms of like internally, the Bengali community, and externally outside the Bengali community, I'll chat about the external part now. So like, when I was younger, like I used to like attend, you know, mosque, like for Arabic, you know, like
Arabic
reading,
school,
reading Quran and whatever that, and
as
like,
you do.
and like as you do as a kid, a Muslim kid, and like I'd wear my thobe, like my hat and whatever, and like sometimes, like say if I'm out and about after mosque, or like say if I'm going to prayer, like whatever my age is, you get the occasional like paki thrown at you, like drive-bys. Like,
by white people?
Like when you're
so
like
external, so outside the community, yeah.
Because sometimes like I'll be like there's an area called Stockport. Like I'd like either be going through there. Like I used to work at my dad's place. My dad owns a takeaway.
Mashallah.
And sometimes like you get people walking past the takeaway, like just shouting paki, because it was quite like a white area. And I'm just in my head, I'm thinking like, I can't be asked. Like,
it's a bit long. It's like there's a point where this is my thing as well. There's a point where enough is enough. Do you know what I mean? Imagine, and this is something people really need to understand, when you're faced with racism every day for how many amount of years, whether you're black, Asian, Muslim, it doesn't matter as long as you're not white and you get faced that constantly. There is a point in time like where not everyone has patience.
Yeah.
A lot of people will react, and then that's when the script is flipped on us.
Yeah, exactly.
And it becomes a whole
we're
thing.
made to look as the oppressors, or like we're made
Or even the attackers.
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
We're
like,
made to be the problem regardless.
Yeah, exactly. Like just based on our skin tone, these times you're more educated than them.
Period.
Like it's true though, like bro, it's true. Like when you speak to certain people, especially like with white people or whatever, because I've got a lot of white mates, and we chat, we exchange, we have this conversation all the time, and like it's nice having this insight and stuff. And like me personally, as weird as it sounds, I tend to talk first, or wherever I am, or like I'm a talkative guy, depending on what time I'm waking up, because I sleep.
What time I'm waking up?
Because I like sleeping in it.
I hear that. I love a good sleep.
I don't sleep good, but
really?
I like, bro. I've seen my eye bags. Like,
I can't see anything, darling. You're good. You're shining today.
That's calm.
Mashallah.
Alhamdulillah.
Period.
Yeah, straight.
Yeah.
But like I sleep whenever I can, man. Yeah, so I had like a couple of incidents of people calling me Paki and stuff. But more time it'd be like a group of like white lads, but they look like proper like lads in it. Like,
proper lads, like,
you know, England supporters, like
EDL.
Bro, you know EDL came to my hometown once.
What?
Bare times, but like they got rushed out, I think. But
perfect. That's what we like to hear.
I think anyway. Don't quote me on that for people from my hometown.
Either way, fuck the EDL.
Straight.
Period.
It's mad. How do I have more GCSEs than all of them?
Do you know how mad that is?
That's mad.
All of them, you know. That's crazy.
More teeth than all of them. Like, bro, do you know who Nico Omlana is?
Oh yeah.
Bro, he's so funny, man.
Shout out to Nick.
Bro,
that was a good video.
Because like you can see like some pranks on YouTube are quite scripted, innit? You can't script with the EDL. These man can't even read a script.
Bro.
Like, bro, it's just dead funny. But yeah, can't read the EDL ever. I don't know how they got this far.
Well, you know, they have people in power on their side. That's why.
Yeah, but yeah. So as I was saying, yeah, like in terms of like I haven't experienced it as much because like I don't know. I'm just minding my own business. I probably have. I just haven't heard it.
Yeah.
Whereas my other mates, like I know like ages ago they've experienced it as well. Like, but in my town, because we're quite dominant in like South Asian, like the big South Asian community, it doesn't really happen like that. And if it did happen, I just don't see it happening for long. Like, not saying anyone will kick off or anything.
But the community is it's a community. You've got each other's back.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
if anything was to happen,
everyone's tight. And like so now if you speak internally, like I don't know how it's like in the Algerian community or whatnot. But like there's a lot of colorism in the factor. Like it's mad.
Talk about that because a lot of people like to throw colorism under the carpet when it comes to the Asian communities.
Nah, it's bad, and it's mainly with the elder generation, man.
Yeah.
I can't lie. I'll be lying if I said I've never played on that card before.
Okay, interesting.
But that's me being ignorant, right?
Would you consider yourself more lighter in skin tone compared to? Okay, cool.
Yeah, cause like people have told me, and from I'm aware. What do you mean from I'm aware? It's my skin.
I'm aware.
Yeah. What am I on about? Come on, move.
It's okay.
But yeah, like I'm more fair skin compared to the Bengalis.
Okay.
And like for example, like let me put this topic now. Like you know, in marriage and stuff. Like say if someone's parents looking for someone's like son is looking for a wife. If the wife is somewhat darker, they're like, nah, you go fossa. Meaning like, oh, she's dirty. Like fossa means dirty.
Wow. Okay.
Or like just
so they would
dark skin kind of thing.
They would connotate being dark skinned with being less beautiful. Basically, it's the white supremacy when it comes to beautification.
I'm not really the best at speaking Bengali. All my mates know, but I still understand it, and I can still.
As long as you can understand.
I can hold a convo in it.
Yeah.
Like
That's a bit mad.
Yeah, and like the word khala, I don't know if you heard that quite a lot. It's quite used in South Asian community. Like khala in Bengali, like I speak a different dialect of Bengali called Sileti.
What a
khala means either black or auntie, but your mum's sister.
Okay.
So like I'm gonna go see my khala.
Oh, your mum's sister. So what in Algeria we say khaltu or khaltu, which is like the
Yeah.
mum's side.
Yeah, and then like your dad's side, you call them fufu, which means dad's sister.
Okay.
And like, yeah, it's mad. There's,
Right.
But I like that though, because like you have like you hold them in a regard of respect, right?
Yeah. It's a respectful thing.
Yeah, and so yeah, there's a lot of colorism playing the factor, and like people like looking down because they're someone maybe darker skinned than you, and then people like who are lighter skinned, they're looked in like a beauty regard, like beautiful kind of way, kind of thing. And I'm just thinking like, bro, you don't even know them as a person. Like it doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah. It's the dumbest thing ever.
Yeah, but with the younger generation, alhamdulillah, it's a lot better.
Cool.
Like people either finding their own spouses.
Yeah.
Or people make an understanding, but like parents, like the elder generation, they're a bit. Yeah,
I think I think that's what it is though. I think and not just in South Asian culture, I think in a lot of cultures, especially big cultures like African cultures, Latino cultures, Asian cultures, we're really trying to eradicate and unlearn the negative things within our cultures.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And we're really not trying to pass that on. So hearing that makes a lot of sense. Like there's a lot of aunties and uncles that are out here.
Algeria, like colorism, does that play a fact?
Colorism happens. I don't think it's as prominent as it maybe was in my parents' generation. I mean, but I guess that's everywhere, innit? So Algeria is the biggest country in Africa. So the south is mainly black people.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So they're very dark in skin tone. And then the north is very fair, like me. My mum's tribe is from the south, my dad's tribe is from the north. So it's not, I guess it depends. If you go into the city and stuff, because we have a lot of refugees and stuff from Mali that are now living there. We have a lot of Syrian refugees that are now living there. So it's quite well integrated. But I guess it's a beautification thing because skin bleaching is still a thing.
Have you seen that soap, Fair and Lovely?
Yeah.
That's popping in South Asia.
It's ridiculous. I've seen it with my own eyes where they will put skin bleach like it's cream.
Yeah,
like it's actually cream.
That's scary,
and I look at family members and I'm like, why? But why? Like, why would you do? But it's the colonizers, isn't it? They come in and they put that beautification.
Beauty standards, innit? Like it's mad. And
it's ridiculous.
Especially with white people. Shout out to my white mates. I always do that.
Obviously, not every white person, guys. Let's not.
Don't even say that, man.
But you know how some people are.
Yeah, but like.
But I hear you.
People have done a lot of wrong.
They have.
Man.
They've
people like
all of us over.
Yeah, and like they pick and choose like qualities and stuff. Like especially like with the whole like dreadlocks, matlock situation kind of thing. Like I understand matlocks is a white man thing, like white people thing, from what I'm aware of.
Yeah.
And like I don't know, the whole pick and choose doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, it's selective, isn't it? That's what they do, because when you select, you divide and conquer within their own community.
Yeah.
Do you get it? So them being selective is like, okay, cool. We've already screwed you over.
Yeah.
So we're gonna, instead of screwing you over and leaving you to rebuild, we're gonna pick and choose what we want and take that, and then we're gonna leave you to screw over each other.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. They make a mess. I'm like, lol. Let me just
literally and fuck off.
Let me just get off for a bit.
Oh, I hate that.
Yeah.
That's why when you hear, "Oh, go back to your country," like take me there. Then
Yeah,
that's what I'm on. Take me there, because when you were in my land,
you man were like comfy over there, man. Like
comfy. You were living your best life.
It's
sun
mad.
shining.
How can they go to another country, not know the language, and yet be comfy?
You know, with us, we were colonized by the French, and they were in Algeria for 132 years. Do you know how long that is? 132 in my land, and I'm mad.
Yeah, bro. How did they change because the nation language is Arabic and French, right?
Yeah, in Algeria we don't even speak Arabic, so Arabic was brought over through Islam. So when the Arabs came, we adopted Arabic, and it became, but even our dialect is very wishy-washy. And then when the French came, because we all have tribal languages, so we're Amazigh, which is native North African. So Algeria is majority indigenous. So we don't really have many people that are from Arab descent. Although there is certain tribes and whatnot. But long story short, when the French came along, they abolished anything from being taught, from being learned. So my grandparents only spoke French, and then they spoke their mother tongue within the household. So like you could only read, write, learn, speak in French. And now Algeria is a bit of a mess because if you speak strictly French, you're seen as like superior and like the bougie person. But then some people only speak their tribal language. Some people speak Arabic, but it's not proper Arabic because it's majority French. It's a lot like we don't have like a... Like I guess the Arabic dialect that we use is spoken across the land, but a lot of people just speak their mother language.
Yeah, no, that's interesting, man.
Yeah,
same I guess in Bangladesh, because like you have different dialects around the whole country, and then you bring that back to the UK and stuff. I like with me, especially my parents, or even some of my just people I come across, like they either say I sound white, but it's like, what does white mean, man?
Have you ever? Well, I mean, you haven't been back home. But have you ever been around your people? Like when I go to Algeria, every time they tell me, "Oh, you have an accent." Like when I speak in Arabic, no, you have an accent, and I'm like, "What? I don't hear it." But like we can tell you're not from here. Like you have an accent. I'm just like,
no, I get that though. I get. I personally don't get that. Actually, yeah, because like sometimes, you know, when like your parents force you to chat to someone back home,
and
or
it's
the
just
phone. These times I'm like, I don't even know my guy.
And it's like it's family, but it's like your second, third cousin's uncle's daughter, and I'm just like
I don't know
how we're
guy,
related,
but
but
let me just chat to him, hope you're well, this and that, and I'll just get off. Like it'll literally be like 20 seconds flat, and I'll just get off because, bro, I don't like being forced into conversations.
Yeah, but that's just ethnic minorities.
But like,
they're trying to keep us in touch with back home and the roots and the family.
And saying that though, like most of my dad's family from back home, they're in the UK.
Yeah.
Or they've either passed away.
Oh, like
and like within my own community and stuff, they'll be like, "Oh yeah, you sound like a white person." This and that. Like other day, my mum's mate, I'm a tech guy, and everyone asks me for tech advice and stuff. My mum's mate called my mum to call me to give tech advice.
Okay.
I was there and I was just working, and then I went downstairs because my mum called me, and she was like, "Oh, can you help your khala?" Like my mum's mate. I'll call her khala.
Yeah, like auntie. Yeah, can you help your auntie?
Can you help her with this? And I'll just give her instructions, and then she was like, "He sounds like a white guy."
Yeah.
And I'm like, these times I was born in the UK, man. What do you expect from me?
Yeah, that's what it is though, innit? Like when you're born and raised here, it's like, do you want me to speak an accent? I don't get it.
And am I meant to sound like I'm not
born and raised here?
Yeah, I'm like I've got an education. Do you know what I mean? Like I'm not saying.
But yeah, I was gonna say not to say that if you sound more English, you're more educated. Yeah, that's not how it works.
That's not how it works
at all.
But like I'm just saying that let me use my education. Do you know what I mean? Like why would I be ignorant?
It's you're born and raised here, so you're automatically gonna sound your speech and your language and your tone and your accent comes from your environment.
Yeah, exactly.
So if you were raised back home, you would have an accent. If you were raised here, you would have it's an accent regardless.
Like you become the people you surround yourself with.
Exactly.
And
you said you have predominantly white friends, anyways, right?
No, not in my town. In my town, it's literally all Bengalis.
Okay.
All my mates.
That's so interesting.
No, I network quite a lot.
Yeah.
Like Alhamdulillah, I've got a massive like big friendship group, but I won't say I'm not fond of it, but I don't really tend to mix friendship groups.
Yeah,
because like you have different mindsets amongst different groups
and different friends, different people.
And it's like it's refreshing, right? Like my mates from my hometown, let me just shout some of them out because I told them I was going to anyway.
Shout out to you lot.
Big shout out to Faher, Suleiman, Mummy, Rajib, Afrid. Bro, there's Bear Man.
There's Bear Man that's going to be there as well.
I feel sorry. Like,
there's
Riaz. Shout out Riaz.
Shout out to all the man.
Big shout out to, can I shout out the creators in Hyde as well?
Yeah, shout out all the creators.
Yeah, because you got Riaz Uddin.
Yes.
Shout out Riaz. Mashallah, guy smashing it. He's a gym lad.
Very lit.
A year younger than me, academically anyway. And,
cool.
Bro, like, he got featured on, I think, Gymshark's Insta.
That's sick.
I like, it's sick,
big
bro.
Up you.
Yeah,
big up you.
Big up you, bro. You didn't mention Nah, because, bro.
That is lit.
You cannot, like, with these...
Seeing your people doing your thing.
Yeah, exactly. And, like, I've grown up with the guy and I've seen him, like, develop, like... Because he does his own editing and, like photography, and he has his own side thing. Yeah, bro, I'm sorry for forgetting the name, man.
It's alright.
But yeah,
he does his thing,
bro.
Yeah.
And like, it's not normal to see like a brown guy on
a whole gym shot.
Yeah, on a whole gym shot. And bro, man are sending him like clothes and stuff, and like you see that on other like.
Ayo, was it Riz?
Riaz.
Shout me, let's do something. I'm trying to get a bag
Yeah,
too, baby.
bro.
Gymshark, shout me.
Nah, but hear this, you're an influencer, fam.
Period.
You don't like the name influencer.
Yeah, neither do
You're
I.
Nah, same. But you're an influencer.
Yes.
Hear this, look at me.
Arias, you see how you got the bag?
Yeah.
Teach me.
Get that. Literally.
Teach me.
Yeah, and then I've got another mate from Hyde called Safwan.
Cool.
He made a clothing brand himself called Houdini.
Cool.
But yeah, shout out you, bro.
Yes.
It's nice. And then you have me. I guess I'm trying to do my thing, trying
Yours
to be out
truly.
here.
Come on.
And
we
yeah,
love to
man.
see it. We'll support
Yeah,
it.
like shout you guys, but I forgot what the point was. What was the point?
Point was to we were talking about creatives and seeing people do their thing
and like it's like you man, bro, there's enough money for everything to go around.
Yeah.
Cause like I've noticed, don't get me wrong, there's quite a lot of love with what people do, but there's also not exactly hate, but
it's division.
yeah, you know, people try to push their fears on you, and Jay-Z said that. Don't quote me on these wise bars, man. But yeah,
Screaming, he's
nah,
lit.
it's nice.
You're coming back.
Yeah, no, thank you.
Yes, you are.
I
Yes.
appreciate that.
Yes.
But yeah, like people push their fears on you, and like it's true because when I started making this clothing brand, I designed these in Tokyo because I was gonna make these hoodies. By the way, how long have you had? Because I feel bad. I don't know.
It's okay. I'll let you know when
Yeah,
we need to wrap
that's
up,
calm.
but keep going.
But yeah, I designed these in Tokyo initially for me because I was like, yo, let me make my own hoodies because just for myself, I like it. Then my mates,
That's lit.
especially my mates who dress nice, they're like, yo, they're nice, man. Can I buy that? And I'm like,
That's
yeah.
sick.
And then when I heard that, I was like, can I be bothered? Like, bro, I swear.
But you know what? That's the mentality that separates a man of business and someone
Yeah.
that can really be a boss and a CEO in its own right versus someone that has talent but can't be asked. And do you know what? It shows a lot of potential and it shows your mindset as a man. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So that's sick.
I was thinking like, yo, can I even be bothered? But because I was realized in my head, like, if I do this, I'm gonna have to smash it out.
Yeah.
Like, you don't understand the amount of work I put into this, and I'm still not at the level I want to be.
We love
but
to
yeah,
see it, man.
yeah, and like, inshallah, I'll grow. I know I
Inshallah.
will. It's not. I'm not saying it's inevitable because these times I could die tomorrow, innit?
Yeah.
But.
But it is inevitable,
Yeah.
and I believe in it because
No, thank you. man.
I'm quite particular with who I like to have on, and I'm quite particular with who I actually invest in, or like, do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
just even having a platform and having the exposure and stuff. I wouldn't have brought you on if I genuinely didn't
Yeah.
like your stuff and
No,
like
thank
what you're
you.
about. So.
Yeah.
If I can see the value in it, I'm sure there's many other people that can see the value in it.
Hopefully, man. So yeah, these man in Japan told me I'll buy it, and I'm like, okay, cool. Then I was thinking, how would I even go on about this, man? And then like with me, I'm like, I love projects, I love planning. Like I really like bro. If you see my design portfolio and everything like of this, I'll show you in a sec. I won't show you the full thing because fam, you don't have 10
Of
hours
course.
in it. Like yeah.
Period.
Nah, I've got like
That's
it's
sick.
got like nearly 100 slides.
Wow.
And like and that's nowhere near finished either. And like yeah, so when I in 2020 in August, I got hit with COVID, innit? Mad.
No way.
Yeah, in August. And I actually isolated for 2 weeks. I actually stayed in my room for 2 weeks. Next month, when I hear people have COVID, these time I see them in like
Ends, bruv.
yeah, like 3 days after, like yeah, man's good. Like doing that, do you know what I mean? Like
Man's good.
yeah, and I'm like nah, that's mad.
Yeah, people are wild.
Yeah, but I actually self-isolated into then I was thinking, yo, what can I do in my life, man? Because I was working the first week I had it, I didn't know I had it, but I still stayed home. And like on the bro, it was perfect week. Like it was like literally Monday to Sunday. On the Tuesday, I said to my manager like, yo, I don't feel well, man. And she's like thinking, oh, you're chatting crap, you know?
Trying to get out of work.
Yeah, and I'm like, nah, I'll tell you if I wanted to get out of work.
Yeah,
Because
facts.
me and my manager, shout out her, man, like, we have a good relationship, innit? She treats me like a kid, because, like, these times I'm 22. And
Well, yeah, you're
I'm
still.
the youngest in my company, to be fair.
That's sick.
The company that
That's something to be proud of. It
Is
is.
it?
Of course it is because
Nah.
you're ahead of the game.
Yeah.
You are.
But I'm one of the youngest. In the tech department, I'm the youngest anyway. And just call that. Yeah, so she asked me like, are you sure? And I'm like, yeah, man, I'm not feeling it. And then Wednesday, I lost sense of smell and taste, and I was
That's
like,
scary.
"Yep, man's gonna die." I was thinking like, "Yo,
God forbid.
what?" Yeah, I was
God
thinking
forbid.
like, "Yo, what if I'm gone?"
What if this is the end?
Yeah, I'm thinking, yo, because bro, I was sweating like mad.
Yeah.
And you know, like them 2-liter water bottles that you can get. I've got one of them in my house, bro. It's like 11 a.m. and I've drank three of them already.
Wow.
And like I was just mad, like I just felt weird. And then I drove to this football stadium, Etihad football stadium. I'm a United fan, so I love City. I don't know if you watch footy like that.
I'm an Arsenal fan, but I'm gonna get bashed on the net for that. But it's alright. This is a different
You said that
conversation
with
for a
chest,
different
bro.
day.
That's
Of
mad.
course.
Nah, don't do that with Arsenal, man. Don't have
I
that energy with
pride,
Arsenal.
man. Let's not go there.
But yeah, so go to that stadium because they're doing a COVID test. Back then it was hard to get a COVID test because everything was rampacked. Went there, and then I see other people like taking the COVID test. I'm like, yo, I'm having that down my nose, on my throat. Like,
Yeah,
I've got a
scary.
mad gag reflex as well. Like, that's why I can't have seafood. I just
Oh yeah, it's long.
yeah, and had the COVID test, and in my head I'm thinking, yeah, I've got COVID, man. This test don't need to tell me shit. I just need it documented.
Yeah.
Yeah, so got the text the day after. Told my manager like, boss man, I can't do this in it because that the day I had the COVID test, I did half a day at work.
Cool.
So took Thursday, Friday off. Still sweating, and then I had one more week for isolation, right? So I was thinking, what can I do, man? And I looked at what I want to do, like in the list, what I want to do in the year. Going on to 2020. What year is it this year?
2021.
Yeah, going on to 2021. No, sorry, bro.
It's okay. I had that
Yeah,
yesterday.
it
I was like,
happens,
wait,
man.
what are we in?
So this was 2020, and
Yeah.
I was thinking, yo, what's a project that I wanted to do that I could lead on to 2021?
It's
So
clothing.
yeah, clothing thing.
That's lit.
So I made a website, started the portfolio, and like just designed all this stuff, and like there's bare to it, man, in terms of materials, ethics, print, like market
so
research.
much,
Like
yeah.
there's bare on top of my head, market research, analyzing the market. You have your local market, you have your global market. There's just bare stuff, and I enjoy doing that. And like I'd be up all night, I'd barely be sleeping anyway, and like doing all that stuff. Like, I don't know if you check my website, but my website's clean, man.
Yeah, it
from
is.
what it
It's
is, from what
Link
it's
in
like
the
at moment.
description, guys. Link in the bio.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
www.koyur.com.
Period.
KOYUR.com.
Period.
Yeah, sick. But yeah, that, and then I was like, yo, let me see how this goes. And I've asked a couple man for their opinion and stuff. Not saying it didn't really mean much to me.
Yeah.
I just wanted reassurance.
Yeah.
But to be fair, the friends I have around me, they'll keep it, like, they'll be straight with me, like, yeah, it's not it. But these times, I didn't want to make it for my hometown. Because, no offense to them, I don't think half of them know how to dress. Not saying...
Yeah, and once you limit it to a community or your people, whatever, you can't thrive off of that.
Yeah.
It has to be beyond.
And, like, I'm not saying I'm the best, like, I'm sick at dressing myself, but it's, like, certain man from my town wear designer thinking it's sick. And it's not even the designer, you like, essentially that's eye-popping, like, you know, you have the Hugo Bosses, like, Roadman attire kind of thing.
Like the little Lacoste.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong, I wear Lacoste, but only, like, the polos and shorts.
Yeah.
That's it, I'll keep it that. I wouldn't, do you know what I mean? I wouldn't rep it like that. And I wouldn't make it for them, because, like, they have, like, this Roadman mentality kind of thing, and I ain't on it like that, fam. Like, the most Roadman thing about me is I listen to a lot of UK music. Like, drill and grime has been my thing since...
UK over American music, 100%.
100%, bro. Like, depends what mood I'm in, though. Can't lie.
Yeah, but, like...
America, hear this. America has R&B on lock.
Yeah, that's it.
At the moment.
R&B and, like, old school hip-hop, cool.
Yeah.
That's it, though. I'm not, like...
Yeah, there's this
new stuff that's coming out.
My favourite UK artist. Who's your favourite UK artist?
Pot of Paper, I think, would be at the top of my list right now. Who else?
Let me grab my phone and spit some.
Let's see.
Compare
If you
spot.
lot listen to Pot of Paper, yeah, then you know the
Nah,
vibes.
Yeah,
stuff.
nah, you know your thing. Straight.
I love me some Pot of Paper. Who else? Let me see if I can think of a female right now. Shaybo's doing her thing.
Shaybo's sick.
Shaybo is doing her thing.
Nah, Shaybo's
Mira May. She's
Ooh,
a
bro,
vibe.
she's Algerian too, innit?
Yeah, shout out to my baby.
Bro, she's so sick.
She is so sick.
She's so sick.
My boy Geordie is out here making music. He's
Die for the
wavy.
Bro.
Die for the Bro. I've heard, but I don't think I've listened to their music.
Geordie's sick. I love
Geordie.
Filthy Fellas. Filthy Fellas are funny, bro.
Shout out Geordie.
Yeah.
Shout out Filthy. Them man there.
Yeah, nah, bro, they're sick. All right,
Yeah,
let me tell
man.
you my artist, right?
Go ahead.
At the moment, I'll just tell you a rough whatever. Obviously, Geordie's sick.
Yes.
Quang Face guy.
Okay.
Bro, it just gets me it just makes me violent. D Block, but some of their lyrics is like
D-Block.
too explicit for me. Like,
Yeah. They're a vibe though.
yeah, nah,
It's
bro,
just-
they make sick vibe music. I can't lie.
Yeah.
KO, have you heard KO Tables Turn?
I've heard, but don't know if that's a bit of me.
Bro, it's like the most relaxing drill. Like, how can
I don't really. Do you know? It's I'm a real rap type of person.
Ah, yeah,
I'll
yeah,
listen to a bit of trap here and there. I'll listen
Yeah,
to a lot of
yeah.
grime,
Yeah.
garage stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'm not really like
Ooh,
a
who else?
drill person.
Chip is sick. Dave is my favorite UK artist.
Okay.
I'm not,
Yours is
like-
Dave. Mine's Pot of Paper.
Yeah, Dave is my favorite UK
Let the
artist.
world argue. Go wild.
Whatever,
But-
man. But yeah,
Yeah.
like, and in terms of R&B UK, you have obviously Georgia Smith. You
Oh,
have
yeah.
Mira May, she's sick.
Yeah.
You have
Jeremy, do you listen to her?
Jeremy.
Yeah.
Nah,
She's a fucking vibe.
nah.
She's a fucking
But,
vibe.
like,
You lot.
I really like the UK R&B scenes coming up as well.
Yeah,
And
it is.
in the US, my favorite artist, I feel like it might be a bit problematic when I say this, Chris Brown.
God forbid. Okay, God forbid. My favorite US artist is J. Cole. I would marry that man in like this.
Nah, J. Cole's sick.
J. Cole, I would marry.
His new album is sick.
Amazing. He never fails ever.
Yeah, nah, he doesn't
Ever,
miss.
ever,
He
ever.
doesn't miss.
Ever.
Nah, J. Cole's sick.
Yeah,
And
J. Cole is the next step to
Oh,
us.
my other favorite UK artist, 21 Savage, man.
Oh,
He's from East as well, isn't it? Yo, that's sick.
originally.
Nah, I don't even
East
really
side
see music
baby.
like that. I should said it for the buns.
Yeah.
But yeah, nah, sick, man.
Yes.
But
Right.
what was the
Let's.
point again? Yeah.
The point was the clothing lines, but
Yeah.
let's wrap it up and get to the clothing line. I don't know
Yeah,
if
calm.
I don't know how much of my videos you've watched, but I like to end off with a riddle.
Okay.
So I'm gonna let you continue your little clothing line.
Yeah.
And then we'll
Nah,
do the
so
shout-outs.
my logo is a post stamp. I don't really have my logo on me at the moment, but it's
There was the rapping and everything.
Is it in the bag?
yeah,
that you
yeah,
gave?
the stickers.
Can you grab the bag for me, please?
Yeah, sick.
And then you can
but yeah,
show
it's a post stamp,
Mm-hmm.
and
If you
oh sick, yeah,
sit in.
yeah,
Ooh, careful.
like, yeah, post stamp.
Yes.
Obviously, as you can see, it says JPN, abbreviation for Japan.
Mm-hmm.
Has my name in katakana, I think. Yeah, katakana. Forgive me if I'm wrong. It says Koi there, and then this says the mood collection, and you got the camera there because I took all the photos. But yeah, post stamp
Period.
because your boy's out here traveling,
Period.
and like it's like a blog through clothing, right, kind of thing.
That's sick. That is the
And-
best thing.
Yeah, and like it's just sick, man.
It's your
Comfy.
creative outlet.
Yeah, exactly. And like I
Yes.
love traveling. I love bro, because I don't know if you feel it. Ages ago, I used to feel like a foreigner back in the UK when I used to like growing up, because like you have people staring at you and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, in certain areas. But now I generally embrace it. Like I like feeling like a foreigner in all these other countries.
Yes. I think the older you get, the more you embrace who you are and your culture.
Yeah.
And it just comes down to experiences and understanding and
Yeah, like,
whatnot.
bro, the minute I landed in Japan, like I went to that place
This place right here?
Yeah, Shibuya. I went to that place as soon as, and like I was mesmerized, man. I was looking like wow, because I couldn't hear. Obviously, I heard it after. I couldn't hear a word of English,
Yeah.
and I love that. But then as
Yeah.
you walk through, because that's quite diverse, that area, you have everyone from every other background, and like it's like whoa, like that's mad.
Yes.
Like the world's big but small at the same time, innit?
Yeah.
And yeah, check out bro. The website's
Yes.
here, man.
Where can the people find you?
On my Instagram, so
Yes.
at Koyur, Koyur.
Yes. Right there. Boom.
Shout out to the editor.
Shout out to the editor. But
Shout out to the
you're going to be
editor.
going through a lot today,
Yeah.
okay?
Putting through our workout.
All of the links will be in the description.
Yeah.
I'm going to end off with a riddle. I don't know how good you are at riddles.
I don't know, man. Do you think I'd be good?
I think you'll be fine. I love a good riddle, I'll be
Okay.
honest. Let's go to it's the riddle time. I'm gonna do it. I'm editor. We're gonna have a chit chat, yeah. But I wanna do a little section, be like da 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 da. It's the riddle time or something like that. We need to gloss it up.
Yeah.
Give
gloss
it more
up, bro.
vim.
Yeah.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah, calm.
It says, "You can easily touch me, but not see me. You can throw me out, but not away. What am I?
Say that again, please.
You can easily touch me, but not see me. You can throw me out, but not away. What am I?
Throw me out, but not away.
That bit's quite hard.
Yeah,
I think
that threw me
focus
off.
more on the first bit.
You can touch, you mean you can't see me, did you say?
Yeah.
You can touch me, but not see me.
Yeah, so you can easily touch me, but not see me. You can throw me out, but not away. What am I? It's a difficult. Oh, maybe this was quite hard actually.
Yeah, no, this one's a mad. Would you get that?
No, absolutely not. But I'm a bit silly when it comes to.
Nah, I like riddles though. That's the thing. Like, I watched your other podcast. I think there was a riddle about the answer was shadow.
Yeah.
I knew that, bro. I was like, bro, I swear I knew that. When the way you described it, I was like, yeah, I knew that. But this one is like.
Do you want me to give you a different one?
Yes, please.
Okay, hopefully this is an easier one.
Yeah.
What can you catch but not throw?
What can you catch but not throw? A cold.
Yes, you got it.
Come on,
yes,
bro.
well done.
Sick.
Yes,
yeah.
do you want one more?
Yeah, I'm feeling my luck. I think.
You're feeling your luck, yeah?
Yeah.
What runs around the whole yard without moving? Or for us, garden. What runs around the whole garden without moving? Oh, where's the luck gone now?
Nah, don't do that, man. What?
It's actually quite easy when you think about it. What goes around the whole yard without moving?
A fence.
Yes! We love to see it, man. It was a pleasure. This was
Yeah.
such a good
Nah, it was
conversation.
sick, man.
I feel like we have so much to talk about,
Yeah.
and you're definitely going to come back and we're going to have those
Please, man.
conversations.
Nah, I like to. Sick.
My peoples, check him out.
Oh, I forgot to say thank you for letting me be in this podcast, bro.
You're
I'd be
welcome.
grateful, man. Do you know what I
Honestly,
mean?
anytime.
It's nice,
Honestly, anytime. The clothing is sick. I have this. I have a hoodie. You'll be seeing it on my gram. Do you get it? Tagged, all of that good stuff.
Love that.
Make sure you make a purchase. Check him out. Show some love, support, and yeah, man. Till
Shout
next
to you,
time.
man.
Bye, guys.
Free Palestine, by the way.
Free Palestine, baby.
Just have to throw that out there.
Come on, free Palestine,
Yeah, I have
baby. Yes.
Bro, I'll tell you this conversation after.
We'll have that conversation. All right. Bye, guys.